Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about how I make a movie. First off, we're going to start with cameras. This is a Canon Vixia HFG50 I usually record on. When I first got this, I just recorded this iPad onto the screen, but now I'll show you what I'm doing. Simply get the chip and, plug it into the computer. Just record on that. I mean, it's a lot better. Why I don't just airdrop this to my iPad is because every single clip, every single shot takes up like 3 gigabytes of storage. And I don't really want to see it go that fast. Yeah. So I just record on this. And it's a lot better than the camera over there. Just recording on that. So, that's what I do. I just get my iPad, which I'm recording on right now, record the screen, and then edit from there. This is the Panasonic SD. What you'll see about this is right here, this gate. That is what takes these miniature digital cassette tapes. So it records on these, not the chips. You have the option to, but I haven't really got it to work yet. So that's where you put it in. That's the SD, but I haven't got that part to work yet. But on projects like Apocalyptic Apartment, this one's... So there it is. This was really old. This one was a couple years ago when I first thought of the idea. I kept kind of swept it away. But here it is, Apocalyptic House. Actually, no, it probably wasn't a couple years ago. It probably was like something like 6 months ago. Actually, no, it was probably like a year or two ago. I wrote it down on this piece of paper, and then that was kind of it. And then I just put it into the tape box. Yeah, and I just finished it because by that time, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of running out of ideas. Now I'm not, because every single movie that I do, kind of from now on, every single unused gag, any unused plot, any unused scene, I'm gonna make a movie around right now. So that's kind of how I get my ideas on making these 40-minute movies. Yeah, but with ones like Apocalyptic Apartment and How Celtic Warriors Lived, you'll see the image is kind of drowned out, or drained out. It's because I had this right here, and then I recorded this screen with that. Wait, hold on, no. So it went like, I plugged this into the TV, and then I recorded the TV running with that, and then I recorded that with my iPad. So you'll see right now the image is kind of drained out. It doesn't really look that good, but it kind of works. Well, you thought that it was over with? No. That was just the editing side and the camera side. So, usually for filming, it varies on the projects. The first, movie that I made, the 30-minute one, that wasn't that good. Because it was the sake of, its existence was the sake of it being 30 minutes long. to me. Um, but, I mean, you can tell it's not that good. But, I mean, the filming parts itself was kind of rushed because I had to set up everything. Like, my, I had to, like, cover up half of my closet, as you can see in this video. Um, it's, it was, I had to set it up for every single recording. I feel like in total I probably had I had like 2 hours of recording material per day. And that spanned over like 1 month. So that would mean in that month, I probably had, I was in 1 month, that was probably 3 weeks. But in those 3 weeks, I probably had 1.5 weeks of, no, probably 2 weeks of 2 hours of editing material, 2 weeks of filming days. So yeah, I'm surprised I got it finished in that short of time, but the Apocalyptic Apartment, the second in the series, 25 minutes long, sake of being 25 minutes long. That one had a couple more creative scenes in there. Not that much better. But that took a really long time because, I mean, I only set the closet up for a couple scenes and then that was it. I was tired of just doing that. So the rest of the movie didn't even take place in the apartment. It just took place anywhere else but there. And I liked eliminating it by blowing it up. Fakely, of course. But yeah, that one, I'm trying to think on filming days for that. That one was a span of 4 months. Wait, let me see. So it was like January, February, March, April. Yeah, I think I uploaded it in April. Either April or May I uploaded it. So that would mean around 4 months. And it was probably only 1 week of 1 hour filming days in total. Editing 1 hour. Well, yeah, cutting down. Yeah. So it's like, for those movies, it takes a lot to edit. I edit it with iMovie. It might sound unprofessional, but I mean, I've been working with it for so long. I've found a way to make it look a lot better than it sounds. I'm starting to slowly edge my way towards CapCut, but I don't really want to do it that much because CapCut's kind of limiting for me. Like, the transitions that you see in this video, like simple cuts back in here, fade outs, you don't get that in CapCut because CapCut is mainly editing for YouTube Shorts. So if I really have to pull something off, like I record the computer screen in a loud room, I would have to transfer that to CapCut where I can get reduced noise. And then I can transfer it back to iMovie where I can edit comfortably. Um, yeah. And then my latest movie that I finished a couple weeks ago. I mean, that took a while. I'll have to see when I started editing. It had nothing to do with the apartment at all. I was just tired of setting up my closet after all that. Um, but I feel like there's three parts of the movie. It's like three different movies, but they don't come together. It's it. I mean, the first like 10 minutes have nothing to do with the next 15 minutes. And then after that, it has nothing to do with the next however long, like 15 more minutes or something. I can't really think about the runtime right now, but I feel like every 10 to 15 minutes it's a different plot. I mean, it's constantly changing. And I looked at it at first and I thought, "Oh, this is going to be amazing." And then when I finally uploaded it, I started to have my doubts. But that movie really taught me um if it doesn't fit it like I already kind of knew that if it doesn't fit into one movie, split it up. But this one really taught me that, and I really needed to finish it off quick. That's why it had such an abrupt ending. Um, but if I didn't cut myself off there, I probably would have been filming for 2 more months, and I really don't want that. So yeah, that's all I can say about that one. Now I'm gonna kind of go towards special effects. Um, I'm gonna go over this really briefly. Um, Actually, no, kind of. I right now I'm gonna circle towards filming by yourself with one person. Um, if you're gonna have multiple characters, that means that you're gonna have to switch back and forth or film out of order. So, in my latest movie, I'm gonna kind of give you. I'm gonna allow you guys to see this. Um, in my other movie, I had a Groucho Marx. My Groucho Marx had a taped on mustache. It was a piece of tape. I on the other side, I should say. I just colored it in with Sharpie and stuck it. In this one, I used that for like one scene, and then now I just paint that. I'm just painting the mustache on. It comes off easily, even though the paint, I think, is not really washable. But it comes off. It comes off easily. I can have it on for like probably like say an hour at a time. But usually right now during this one, um, I'm filming out of order. Film my Groucho shots and film the other shots with the other characters. So that so that's with shooting by yourself. Another thing is how difficult it is to do that. With this, you're spending a lot of energy when you're filming. Um, it really kind of takes a lot out of you. You don't even notice it at first, but eventually, the way I was doing it before I started filming out of order, it really was a lot of take on and off all at once. I was probably taking it taking costumes on and off like at one point every minute. So it's really better to do out of order. Just film all the shots with one character first, next character, so on. Um, yeah. So that's kind of all I can give right now. I'll probably update this in like a couple months or so. But until next time, goodbye.